When the chips are down and democracy's back is up against the wall, two radio veterans step up to the microphone to right the wrongs, standing for truth, justice, and just because. To say what needs to be said. It's John and Gordy on 92.7 WMDX.
WMDX 92.7 as you drive into work today, looking at the car radio, the old radio dial, the digital numbers there. You don't have to even bother with any of that stuff. Go to Bluetooth, pull us up on the Civic Media app and listen to us there. You can go anywhere in the country, in fact, anywhere in the world in your car today, this morning, and still get John and Gordy in the morning. How's that?
What is that?
What a deal.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Free.
Can listen all over the world. We have people listening from Germany, from France, from Russia, from China,
orbiting
from
satellites,
Australia.
It's just an amazing thing to hear that people can hear us everywhere in the world.
That's right.
I'm beginning to feel a little scared, or us scared.
Oh, I wouldn't be as scared if I were you. This is episode number 500 of
Can you believe that?
John and Gordy show. Yeah.
This is just unbelievable.
We never
really,
thought this
truly,
would happen.
Truly.
Good morning, Dom Lee.
Good morning.
Producer extraordinaire.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad.
Did you see the pink envelopes that we have in our mailbox?
No, I didn't see. Oh,
I walked by
really?
and I didn't check it out.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know you guys had mailboxes.
We
We
don't.
don't.
Oh, okay.
They used to have them, though. You know?
Yes. They had a little bin where you could get your
Keep
mail
your
and
crap,
updates and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you'd get public service announcements. You get all kinds of junk mail thrown in there, and then every once in a while, a pink slip or a paycheck or something.
Yeah, some kind of payola. It was always fun to see what would come in next.
Sure. Oh boy. I guess it's a little foggy in some locations this morning, but it doesn't
again.
look too bad downtown, although you can see it if you're looking at the Capitol.
Well, it's dark in the morning now, isn't it? 6:34 sunrise time.
Yeah.
And sunset time, 7:12.
It's going to be a warm day, highs close to 80 today. Right now, 55 degrees, but look out for some of that dense fog this morning. Of course, the fog will dissipate. It'll evaporate.
Well, the sun will eventually burn it off.
Again, fog does not burn, but you can keep trying. Get a blowtorch, see what happens. Yeah. I don't know.
Gosh, you go off the deep end every time I say that.
I don't care
That's
anymore.
okay. Yeah.
I honestly
yes, you do.
Do not care.
It bothers you. It really does bother you.
Oh, yeah. I stay awake at night just thinking about how can I stop him from saying burning fog.
Well, so now he's going to be angry all show long. Our 500th show, he's going to be angry.
Not angry.
He's going to bottle
What are you saying?
in.
A little bit later on, just a few minutes from now, we're going to check in with Pam Yankee. Haven't had her on for a while.
Yeah.
She's back.
Boy, we got a lot to talk about with her, too.
Packers won last night. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They beat the Commanders. Yeah. Quite handily.
I didn't wait to see the rest of it. They were doing pretty well, though.
Yeah. And Savannah Tomei Olsen will join us, also Brittany Merlot, and a surprise guest along the way today.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
Who could it be?
You wouldn't reveal that to me, would you?
No.
Please, can I just?
Okay.
Is it my wife? All right.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And of course, Rocker will be here in our next hour with the Max Inc. preview. Be good to see him too. See what he's up to. I think is his show this weekend? I believe it is.
Yeah. There was actually news people in here in the studio yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Channel 15 was here.
Yeah.
It
was really cool.
Yeah. Did you watch him interview Rocker?
I didn't. I moved away, but they were saying, we got an interview with Rocker, pretty important. I was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, His big show is this coming Sunday.
You left in a big huff, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thinking,
Big huff.
well,
Yeah,
I
you
thought
don't
you'd
wanna-
be here for John and Gordy, but I guess not.
Yeah, you don't want to
Boom,
be.
you ran.
Stormed out.
You don't want to be.
That's good.
Big huff.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. A little huff is good enough. That's what I always say. Yeah, Rocker's big show is this weekend, Sunday, actually, September 14th from 2 to 7 p.m. His band Iron Plow is playing along with Mother Hive, Revolution X, and Abandon's End. Abandon? Okay, I don't know what that says. At the Crucible, which is on Commercial Avenue in Madison. So he'll tell us more about that. So,
Well,
here we
a
are.
little bit later on after 7 o'clock, we'll be talking to Savannah.
Yeah.
And I do have a story that Savannah had yesterday,
Really?
and I'm dissecting that story. In that same break, we talked to Savannah in. So
Okay.
I have a few comments about this. It's about public schools and what's happening with that and what the Republicans have planned for public schools in Wisconsin. And it's not good. It isn't really good.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
So we'll get to that.
We'll do a deep dive into
Deep
that.
dive. Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Deep
We're going to
dive.
unpack that
Yes.
story. And all these phrases. It's a break. I think it's time for Would You Rather. What do you think? For the 500th episode.
You're going to
Okay,
wreck
hit
this
the
whole episode.
That's your cue.
I almost didn't want to do it.
All right, here we go.
I heard it was a really good question today.
You're a liar. All right.
Okay.
First question.
You got to do it in reverb one of these days. The questions.
First question. Yeah. We were thinking about doing the whole show in reverb. All right.
We could do that.
Oh man, they wouldn't even hear what we were saying. First question: would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb? Extra in an Oscar-winning movie, lead in a box office bomb.
I don't know. I was an extra in one movie one time that was shot in Chicago,
Yeah.
and it was kind of fun. I think I'd do that again.
What movie was it?
It was called Four Friends, I think, and it was an Arthur Penn movie. Arthur Penn was in there directing everybody. It was a party scene, and so there were like 50 people, in the party, and I was just one of them in the background. I watched the movie over and over again. Could not see any part of myself in there. So yeah, but it was fun. It was shot in Chicago.
Remember the guy we had on our
3 or
show,
4
our
days.
cable access show? He used to help us produce the show every once in a while. Tall African-American guy. He was in a movie where he played a drug kingpin, and then he was chased out of an apartment by either, one of the big stars.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
Wow. Okay. I just thought I'd
Okay.
tripped on memory lane, but, someone's memory ain't so hot.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, what would you rather, John? You want to be an extra in a movie, or are you going to be the lead in a bomb?
I want to be a lead in the bomb. I just think that's a great thing to kind of hold on to.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I want to be,
all right.
I want to be the main character.
Yeah, I want to be able to, just joke about it.
Yeah.
Joke about being in a movie like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Pete Schwab does that about his movie, kind of. He makes fun of himself. But it's a good movie.
Right. Yeah, and
So-
he was the lead. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
okay.
All right, yeah, I would do the same thing as John. John, you persuaded me.
All right,
Gordy.
there you go.
Have some
See?
work to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I guess I have my assignment. Jeez. Pretty rough there.
Yeah,
buddy.
my bad. All right. I got some stretch
Settle
stress
down.
this morning here.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
let's-
You have another question?
We do, yes, unfortunately. All right, second question.
right.
Would you rather
Yeah.
walk barefoot in a public bathroom
Ooh.
or walk barefoot through poison ivy?
Well, bathroom. I
I'd go
guess.
with the bathroom because you could
I got
Could
poison
wash
ivy.
it off
yeah,
pretty quickly.
but I gotta say, I got poison ivy one time.
Oh God,
and it was weak. It was very. I
Minor-
handled it. Yeah,
minor
it was-
case.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you ever go to a club and worked out, go off into the showers, basically do the exact same thing. So, I mean, so what?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
I
never have done that. Oh, I've done that a few times. I've been at health clubs all my damn life. So
yeah. Well, it's a primordial soup of germs and bacteria and infection just waiting for you.
You should go into the steam room sometime.
Oh my
Holy
God.
mackerel.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
Is that it for Would You Rather?
That's it. I do have the outro.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I still don't.
All I heard was everyone. That's it.
It's like that Charlie Brown thing.
It takes a talent to have it disguised like that, whatever you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you come up with that
It
stuff?
takes a lot of effort to be that bad.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody in here.
Yeah, somebody's here. We have a special guest that has arrived. Should we bring him in now or force him to come in?
We can force him to come in.
Well,
Yeah.
tell you what, he showed up. Let's give him a minute.
Get the hell in here. What are you
send
doing
him
out there?
Send him out of here.
Come on in. Come on in.
Grab a microphone or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one over
Yeah,
there.
grab one.
Let me plug in the headphones for you. Yeah,
Well, that would help.
do everything.
I like to see us prepared for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Here he
There you
is.
go.
Yes.
We heard
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, it's
We heard
Sam Davison. What about it?
Hey.
Oh my God! Oh no! Don't
Glad
break.
to be
Don't
back.
start crying. I know you're an emotional basket case, but don't cry.
Oh, I
Don't-
thought you were going to
don't-
say, oh, get him out of here. I don't want to see his face again.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Yeah.
For how much sleep I'm running on, I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you never
Excellent.
ran on a lot of sleep
That's true,
anyway.
that's
So
Well, thanks for being here for our 500th episode.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, right before I came in, it's coming up on the 2-year anniversary as well.
Yes, October
About a
30th.
month and a half from now.
Yeah.
wow, so you keep track of that stuff. Amazing. What a brain,
Yeah.
But
So-
but here you had to walk through all the balloons,
Confetti.
all the decorations.
Yeah. Streamers. Yeah.
Overstimulated just walking into the studio here. Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Well, it's good to have you with us, and thanks for showing up. See you around.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do we have what happened on this date ready? Do you have anything?
What today in
you know
history?
What? Yeah, today in history.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll. I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll plan that during the break here. And
Yeah,
do
well,
that right
yeah.
before Pam.
We
here.
can't do that.
No, we can't. We got Pam. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have
All
to
right.
do it at.
Can you hang out for a little while, Sam?
I have nothing else to do. Yeah. You guys actually locked me in here. I'm chained to the desk once again.
Okay. Well, good. Good deal.
All right. Well, that sounds fantastic. We'll take a little time out of Idiocracy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes. We're just getting started on a Friday morning here, 19 minutes past the hour.
Big celebration.
Yes.
500th show.
Yes. And more surprises to come.
Wow.
We'll be back and checking with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Food and Farm Report next on John and Gordy for a Friday morning on WMDX.
Welcome to the age of stupid. Stupid. Welcome to the age of stupid.
WMDX, John and Gordy, the age of stupid. We've got so many stupid stories coming up a little bit later on. Right here on our 500th show.
That's it. 22 minutes past the hour, and while we wait for Pam Yankee to dial up here,
We have.
do we have her?
We have Sam in the studio.
We don't have her.
Our special guest, and Sam used to be our former producer, and he knows all the little problems that we had initially. Some of the.
Yeah, I don't know if I even should be telling you guys this, or if Dom already told you. When I was driving in, because I knew I was going to be a little bit late, I
Yeah.
was trying to tune up the very first bit of the show, and I think we were off the air.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Maybe it's just my radio. I don't know.
Dom's shaking his head no.
That is so typical.
What? We're back.
Are we on?
that's good.
Are
That's
we
good.
on the air? Okay, good.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. So tell everybody what you're up to these days.
Yes.
Well, you see, I'm a professional deadbeat living in my parents' basement.
A bounce back kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for any of you who have been listening to the show for 4 or more months, after I left here as the producer, I went up north for the summer to work as a camp counselor. That ended because it's not summer anymore. And starting school again, doing online school right now, and desperately trying to find an apartment in Madison.
Yeah.
Got a place to stay. Please let me know.
Really?
Oh, I know.
You don't have
the
anything lined
anticipation.
up?
Well, yeah, no, you got stuff
Okay.
lined up, but you have to get your roommate,
Fingers crossed, yeah.
somebody
Okay.
else to go with you on this. Well, that's crazy stuff nowadays, isn't it?
And then you're going to be what? An assistant teacher or what? How does it play out?
Substitute teacher for Madison School District.
Here? Okay.
Are we getting the special John and Gordy hand signal?
Yes.
I think we got Pam as well, too.
Do we have Pam?
We do have Pam.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Well, Sam,
We'll
hold
get
those
you-
thoughts.
yes.
You got it.
We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Let's get in. Let's get Pam Yankee in the conversation here. Good morning, Pam.
All right.
Pam.
Pam?
Are you there?
Oh, I think she just left StreamYard again.
Hello, Pam.
She's having an issue.
We're having a hard
Okay.
time
We're having-
with these.
As you can see, we've worked out all the bugs
The
since you
kinks and-
left,
Yeah,
Sam.
it's,
Well, it was summertime. There are an awful lot of bugs in the summer.
Yes,
okay.
that's yes.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
was the camp this year? I mean, do you do this every year, or is this something that you've done?
2024, I just came up to volunteer because I was working here at the station. But yeah, I've been doing it since 2020, so quite a while now. It was, yeah.
I'm wondering, do we still call a lot of the beverages there bug juice at the camp? Bug juice.
God, I wish we served bug juice. Because I would loved bug juice as a kid, but no, we don't.
Oh, okay.
I think I called in one time saying I was like slinging slushy all the time.
Yes, yes.
Kids love to buy slushies, like the freezy kind of sweet drinks.
It was a hot summer, though. Really
yeah.
came in
Well,
handy.
I mean, it was. I didn't even like get to experience that. I was stuck inside this camp store all day long, selling slushies to the
Wow.
kids. Yeah.
That's too bad.
So now you're coming back to finish off schooling by doing some assistant teaching or substitute teaching or
Sort of,
what-
yeah.
Okay.
Do you get to go into the public schools as an assistant, a substitute teacher, assistant teacher, and teach history? A specific class? Is that what you're looking into?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to be like a
But general
regular
education?
For now, yeah, I'm just kind of subbing wherever they need me.
Oh,
so
okay.
if they need me to, I guess I could end up in a kindergarten class for a day.
Well, that would be kind of fun.
Wow.
Do
Well-
some finger painting.
Huh? Sure.
Well, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger tried it for a while.
Right. Yeah. So you do that for what, a semester or a couple of semesters? Are you? I mean, is it
Well, that's
part
just-
of your credit?
I get a tuition discount for working in
Oh,
school.
I
So
see.
yeah, that's the big reason why.
Okay.
But I need to. The why I said I was so desperate to find an apartment.
Yeah.
I need to separately go and like observe classes at a specific school for the
Oh.
whole semester.
Is that right?
As you can tell, the semester has already started, and I haven't started doing that
Yeah.
yet. So, gotta-
Yeah. Getting behind. Getting behind.
Yeah. Well, And what else are you up to these days?
Well, no. What else are you up to? You know,
I'm
it's
working on
amazing.
something else over here.
You were at summer camp, and I believe it's a Boy Scout camp, right?
Yes, that's
okay.
right.
That we never described that. You were a former Boy Scout,
Right,
and in fact, Gordy was
An Eagle Scout. But you went all the way to Eagle.
I did.
What
Yeah.
did you get to?
I barely made it to second class, whatever. I mean, just beyond tenderfoot or whatever
Not
they called it back
surprised.
then.
Not surprised.
Sam, do you feel up to opening up the history books?
Does that require? Oh boy.
Knowing what's happened on this day in history?
Right. On the very important document that you just handed me.
You know, I got to tell you though that I always thought that Boy Scouts were too militaristic, so that's why.
Oh, that's why you didn't join?
I didn't want to
Were you a
get
Boy
in on
Scout?
it. No, I
Okay.
never wanted
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Never
yeah.
wanted it.
I'll tell
I
you
went
what.
to the YMCA. That was my big attachment.
Yeah. Well, we'll give you a little time to prepare for your big segment here. You know, we're going to go back to, what happened on this day in history, which was your deal.
You're saying
there.
we're changing things up. We're actually preparing for the show this time.
Well, over
as
the
much
next
as-
few minutes.
as much as we can.
Because I know I don't want to throw you a curveball because you didn't know we were going to ask you to do this. And so we don't have any material for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday when Dom called me, and then 2 days ago when you called me and first invited me back for today, I was asleep both times.
I could kind of tell. You woke up all groggy and everything.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, we'll give you a little time to get ready for that. And when we come back, we'll have Idiocracy, and Sam will look at this day in history. He'll open up that dusty history book. It's been sitting in the studio here
Four
for
and a half
months.
months, something
Yes.
like that.
So it's got a lot of dust. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's all happening on the 500th episode of John and Gordy in the Morning on WMDX.
WMDX. It's John and Gordy in the morning. And it's a beautiful morning indeed.
Yes, it is. Although there is some fog in some of the areas out there. Some
It'll
of the
burn off
low-lying
a
areas.
little bit later on.
Of course it will. 55 currently, highs near 80 degrees this afternoon. We'll see a mix of clouds and some sunshine. Our 500th episode here, and our surprise guest for
And our
this
special
morning.
guest is Sam, our former producer here.
Yeah, Sam Davis.
You know, you mentioned the fog is going to burn off later today. You know what I did yesterday for the very first time?
What?
I checked my windshield wipers.
See?
Good.
I bought some windshield wipers for the first time, and it's so foggy this morning. I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Did you install them yourself?
I did.
It's
Is
almost
this
like
on
magic,
the
isn't
VW
it?
Bug?
It is, yeah.
Is that what you did? You
Yeah,
drive
I
here
drove
today?
down here today.
All right, so it's out there in the parking lot.
That is so
You
cute.
ever seen it there, Don?
I've never seen it.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah,
cute,
we
so
gotta go out and
ugly.
check it
It
out.
is.
It's ugly.
Beautiful. It's just an incredible car. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, these are flat windshields. There's no curve to them. God.
What year is it? 74?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Now, you were talking about the fact that, you know, you're getting an apartment, but you needed to get another guy to go in on it, or else they wouldn't accept your application, so on and so forth.
Sure.
I got a story here. Here are the 20 metro areas with the greatest increase and decrease in apartment construction. We'll forget about the increase. We are at the bottom. Madison
Really?
is at the bottom of construction of new apartment buildings in the nation. In the nation.
Find that hard to believe this summer.
Chicago beats us. I know, with all the buildings going up here. Yeah, it's hard to believe. Maybe next year we'll be a little higher up in
Okay.
the rankings.
Yeah.
But that's
Wow.
that's why you're having trouble.
I can't believe it because they tore down my old house in order to build a new,
Did they?
10-story. But yeah, did I not tell you guys?
Yes.
this?
No.
Oh no, you
I was-
did. You
Oh,
did. I
I
remember
didn't
that.
know.
Sure.
I was driving along Johnson Street probably almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
And
They had your stuff out in the street and they were tearing the building down.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
That's not an easy thing to get.
Wow. So, okay. Well, shall we get to your, we'll go back in time.
oh, do I really have to open this book? 4 months. of
Well, I
dust
don't know.
It's
accumulating
very
on it?
dusty,
I
I
got
know.
used to not having dust around the studio. Okay, open the damn thing. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, Sam. Would you like a throat lozenge?
I forgot.
Wait a minute.
I forgot you do that. Oh my God, that scared me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
God, Gordy, man. why
did you make
Oh, no. Oh, through a lung. Okay.
All right. You know, I always love this part of it.
Well, at least, yeah, I'm sure you do. Well, at least we can find out what happened on this. day in
Yeah,
history now.
finally.
Please.
Named Jesse Owens, ring a bell?
Yes.
Sure.
Jesse Owens
Olympic.
he was the black Olympic runner.
Yeah.
In the, what would it be, 1939?
Something like
Olympics?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was born on this day in 1913.
Wow.
Won a bunch of medals, and Hitler was not happy.
Yeah, turned
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Clenched his fist, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, he
what
was a
else.
DEI hire, so.
Yeah.
Okay. What else happened on this day?
We've
September
got,
12th.
We've got, we have some more black history and some space history. Mae Jemison became the first black woman in space on this day in 1992.
Okay.
Okay.
And then some more space history. The USSR, they launched Luna 2, which was the first human-made space probe to hit the moon. And if I could be wrong about this, but I think their main goal was literally to just fire it straight at the moon.
Yes. They just wanted to see.
Crash it right
They wanted to
into it.
see what happened.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like an old silent movie where they
Yeah.
Right.
shoot the rocket into the eye of the moon.
Right. Yeah. It was hard landing. Yeah. Okay. What? Anything else?
Yeah, something you guys would be plenty familiar with. Today in 1966, the Monkees debuted on TV.
Oh, really?
Turn on the TV. Let's see
Yes.
if they're on right now.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's on.
Down the street,
Yeah. Oh, this is a great intro. Crank it. Yeah.
everyone we meet. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down.
Oh, yeah.
We go where we want to,
Everybody watched that show.
do what we
They
like.
did.
You were our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I mean, it was
watch
so
it now. It's a little
fun.
boring, but
Well, it kind of broke the mold. I mean, it was not a typical sitcom at all. It was kind of a takeoff on what the Beatles had done with A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of
Yeah.
took that and made it into a TV
or
show.
the Ruddles.
Or the Ruddles. Yeah. Right?
So, Yeah, but here's the thing, that made me angry about it. I really wanted to believe that they played their own instruments
Oh, God.
and produced their own
Really?
songs. Yeah, I just couldn't accept the fact that it was a manufactured group. I mean, they sound so good in the intro, right?
They were all still musicians, weren't they? They
Yes.
still played together.
They never played that up. Oddly, they never really talked about it much. Yeah, they don't have any talent, but we put them all together. That was the explanation at the time. But
Mike Nesmith
was
actually
a great
wrote,
songwriter.
he wrote Different Drummer.
Yeah, Different
for
Drummer.
Linda Ronstadt. And he was really good. And Peter Tork was a really good musician.
Yeah,
And they were great. They were good singers. Davy Jones had some
Mickey
experience.
Dolenz, good drummer.
Yeah, he was okay.
Well, circus boy.
Circus
Come on,
boy.
what are you talking about? Okay, yeah, Mr. Drummer guy over here, Mr. Critic.
He didn't drum when they played out concerts.
Oh, he
Usually,
didn't?
he would
But he
play
was
like
he
one or
was
two
like
songs.
the lead singer. He had to get
Yeah.
out on stage and sing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Here I am again defending
we're
the monkeys.
arguing about the monkeys. Okay. Sam, is that it for the history for
The Beatles like the monkeys.
Oh yeah, they were
Get
pals.
off your high horse.
They were pals. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay. Can you close the book? Do we need to close the?
No, I'm
history
not touching that thing again.
Really? Is that it? All right.
Sam, anything else you want to offer at this time?
No, that's about all we got today.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh,
Why did you push it towards me with this?
sorry, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God, it's
I am
close.
never-
now,
Don't
please.
don't cry. Okay. Don't cry.
Oh no! It's so sad.
Oh my God.
What a great reunion.
Right.
It's okay, I'm better now.
Okay. Well, let's get to a little bit of idiocracy, huh? What do you
so?
think? Yeah.
You guys
Or
ready
wanna
for
just-
Idiocracy?
Well, I don't know. Sam, what do you think? You're our guest producer today. What do you
gosh, it's
What do you
been-
want to do?
Why am I your guest producer?
Yeah.
I don't work here anymore.
He's retired. He's retired.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
retired.
All
I'm
right,
like,
fine.
I'm like you guys. You guys are still stuck here.
Well, we didn't want anybody to know that we were stuck.
It's our 500th episode. Come on, give us a break.
All right. Well, why don't we get
We've
to
we've never worked this long together ever.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one place or just in
At one
Okay, yeah.
For so many days in a row.
Right.
Because we did have our Tuesday night cable access show.
We had that, for a while.
And then we had
What in the
the.
world is wrong with the management here compared to all of the other radio stations you worked with?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Haven't they learned their lesson yet?
Apparently not. So, okay. Yeah, we worked at Triple M for like 8 months.
8 months. Yeah.
That was that.
Well, that was the big thank
I don't
you.
know how long we were in MAD. A couple of,
We were there a year and a half or
or so.
Yeah, until they turned it off. It was turned off.
Went dark.
Of course, you had left prior to that, though.
Yeah.
For better jobs, I guess.
For TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
see
a
how
big
that worked
disappointment
out.
for me.
You had other hosts,
Yeah.
co-hosts.
Yes.
Arnie.
Arnie was
Arnie
a
was
lot
great.
of fun.
Arnie was terrific.
He was a crazy man. He really was. But, I had a few in there. All right.
Can't wait. We got a message. I don't understand. Catherine says, "Shut up, Sam."
I told you guys during the break, don't let me hijack the show.
Oh, okay.
See, I guess Catherine thinks that I'm hijacking the show.
Okay.
Yeah. See? Yeah,
Well, this was a good
she's
idea.
always been critical. Well, now we get to our first story here for Idiocracy.
Okay.
Right? And it's not so much Idiocracy. I guess it does refer to an idiot, the person we have in the White House right now. And this is Pete Buttigieg, Mayor Pete, as they like to call him, and he was the transportation secretary as well. Pete's not real happy with the repeal of airline passenger benefits. You know, when you get there and they cancel your flight or delay it, they should compensate you for it. That's what the Biden administration decided to do. Well, that's gone now. Let's listen to Pete himself.
Okay.
Hey, it's Pete. Changing planes and wanted to say something quickly about what's going on with passenger protections in the Trump administration. If you know anything about our work at the DOT when I was secretary, you probably know that we work hard to make sure that you can get your money back when airlines let you down. But under President Trump, the Department of Transportation is starting to dismantle that work. We just learned last week that they are eliminating a rule that we lost to get you compensation in the Olympic district you led. And they filed paperwork showing that they may get rid of other rules or weaken them, like rules that make sure that you can get your money back if the airline charges you a fee for something you don't get. Or a rule that just says the airlines at least have to tell you what their fees are before you pay. This is part of a pattern on everything from credit card fees to now the way airlines treat passengers. The Trump administration is always picking corporations over consumers. If there's any good news in this, it's that there is a public process coming where you can go on the record and tell them exactly what you think of these changes.
Well, I don't know if that's encouragement because we have those special get-togethers in the legislature. You know, they always get people in, tell them what they think about their legislation, their proposed bills, and it turns out like 99% of the people that show up are against them, but they pass them anyway. So, if the administration wants to do it, they're going to do it. That's the way that is. Okay, I got another story here, and we talked about socio-democracy, right? In Sweden, we brought that up the other day. Well, here's the story. According to an individual who wanted to just get this out there about Sweden, their beloved country, they said, we have Social Security, public college is paid for, a nationally regulated, locally administered universal health care system, a $400 cap on all your costs for health care for that year. Strict gun laws, all that kind of stuff. So,
in Sweden.
Yeah, it's Sweden, yeah. This is all funded with higher taxes. But remember, it costs so much less when everybody pitches in and pays their taxes than paying it individually. And that's why we do this kind of stuff. Plus, you won't lose your hard-earned savings due to one health care cost.
Right. Yeah.
One emergency and everything you've saved up over the years for your family to send your kids to college is gone in an instant. So Sweden's got the right idea, and it's socio-democracy. It isn't, socialism and,
People get hung up with the labels.
communism. Yeah.
If Sweden can do it, why can't we do it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, your opinion. Okay. Thank you. Just kidding.
All right. And I guess I'm just going to throw this in for the heck of it.
All right. We've got a couple of minutes here.
It's Barron T. News. Our nation's nightmare has only just begun, folks.
Oh, no.
Barron's X handle is Barron Trump flag emoji commentary, described as son of the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America commentary account. No affiliation. I have no idea what that means.
No affiliation.
He's denying that he's actually a son of Trump.
On his own.
Yeah. One of the stories, breaking. Should Trump sign an executive order to repeal Obama's propaganda bill, which lets government officials and the media spread misinformation without consequences? Yes or no? Yeah. It's this is a scary thought that this guy's going to be out there doing more of Trump's work for him.
Barron Trump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew there was something wrong with that guy.
Okay.
But he's just a kid, so I really shouldn't say.
Well, how old is Barron Trump now?
I have no idea.
Let's look that
He's
up.
in his 20s. I don't know.
Is he?
We'll look it up.
You think so?
I think he's early 20s, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, early 20s.
All right.
All right.
We're coming back with more of John and Gordy for this 500th episode after this.
us all. This is John and Gordy in the morning, WMDX. Hope you're having a good one so far.
We have cloudy skies, some fog here and there. 55 currently, highs close to 80 today. Hey, you could win a dinner from Sugar River Pizza and WMDX and John and Gordy. We have been nominated for Best of Madison. So has Sugar River Pizza. And to help celebrate that fact, we are giving away $50 gift cards each and every week to some of you lucky listeners out there. In fact, you can enter every week because we clear out all the entries at the end of the week and start all over again on Monday. So get your entry in. Just go to WMDXradio.com. Put your entry in. We'll notify you if you are the winner of that $50 gift card from Sugar River Pizza in Sun Prairie. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Well, we should continue on with Idiocracy, and I want to kind of dissect a story from WMDX's News' Savannah Tomei Olson.
Okay.
She had a great story. She reported on some very shocking plans by mega legislators in the Capitol just down the block.
Yeah.
Man. I want to break it down a little bit. The first point is Wisconsin legislators want to end referendums and consolidate school districts, and this is cut 70. Let's go to cut 70.
Okay.
So we need to stop the cycle of never-ending referendums. Now, Democrats might argue that the solution is simply to throw more money at the problem, but it does not solve the issue that there are just less kids being born today than there were 20 years ago.
School advocates and administrators say declining enrollment isn't the problem. It's the formula itself and a lack of funding from lawmakers. State school aid has not kept up with inflation for more than a decade.
And that's a long time. That
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
long time not paying for it. And here's the one thing that should be mentioned, too, about school consolidation, the districts. It's kind of bringing an end to local communities. These schools keep these communities together. They're social gathering places for those local communities.
Right.
And when you consolidate it, it breaks up the school district. You send them off in a bus someplace, maybe a half hour, an hour drive. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? So I think we should spend some of that surplus money that we always have in the till and just spend it on the schools and come up with a different formula. We've been trying to do that for the last 20 years, and they have refused to do it. And they just hate spending. Remember, they always say that. Well, we don't want to spend money. Well, spend it on us. It's our tax dollars, damn it. Okay, I want to
Yes.
get on to the next point here. Wisconsin Republicans hated the federal Department of Education, didn't they? Remember, education should be local. The Trump hammer came down on it real hard. This is cut 72. Let's listen.
Oh, I'd like it to be closed immediately. Look, the Department of Education's a big con job. And I will shut down the federal Department of Education, and we will move everything back to the states where it belongs and where they can individualize education and do it with the love for their children. And sending all education and education work and needs back to the states. We want them to run the education of our children.
Oh, okay.
Because they'll do a much better job of
I
it.
guess so.
You can't do worse. We're going to end education coming out of Washington, D.C. We're going to close it up.
Yeah.
All those buildings all over the place. And you have people that in many cases hate our children. We're going to send it all back to the states.
So what we're going to do under President Trump's leadership and direction is to return that authority to the greatest extent possible to the local level.
He's empowering parents, states, and communities to take back education. And while White House says this order is about returning power to families, and I say amen to that, the left's meltdown proves one thing. They're not in it for the kids. They're in it for the money. And Trump's cutting the cord, and they're scrambling like roaches when the lights come on. Experts say that student loans might get messy. Rural schools might lose funds down the road, sure, but they're growing pains.
Yeah, growing
But the
pains.
chaos of freedom beats the order of tyranny every time.
The current system located in Washington, D.C. is not working, and the president is committed to ensuring that states and parents have a greater say in our children's education system.
Wow, gee, that sounds like sound logic, according to megas anyway. But wait a minute, hold on a second here.
Yeah.
Cut 71. Maybe, having Washington in charge of education ain't so bad after all. Huh?
Okay.
Republicans' plans also want Wisconsin to opt in to a federal school choice program passed as part of President Donald Trump's Big Beautiful Bill earlier this year.
So there you go. let's get rid of public education. We don't want it coming from Washington, but we do have this voucher program that we want to spread nationwide and spend taxpayer dollars on. Doesn't make any sense, and of course, it's ideologically driven. Here, I got this comment from one mega. Trump dismantled the Department of Education, delivering a devastating blow to mass Marxist indoctrination, forced child trans ideology, woke Afrocentric revisionism, DEI, CRT, and anti-white racism. The global communist agenda took a major loss today. Well, amazing stuff. Who knew that we were part of that?
So,
by the way, where did all these Republicans and megas come from if we've been indoctrinating people for the last 50 or 60 years?
Yes.
We have been doing a lousy job, or there's no such thing as indoctrination. It's just something they made up.
Well, they're all the kids that did bad in school.
Yes, that's right.
What's really hurting the rural communities?
You want something?
Yeah, hang on a second.
All right.
I don't know what he's doing here.
I'm trying to get the darn thing here.
Is there not enough confetti in this room? You're just trying to like tear up the papers and make some more?
The one paper that I need is not in here. Okay.
All right.
I'll tell you what. We have Free Ticket Friday going on. We'll tell you more about that in our 7 o'clock hour. Okay.
All right. Sure.
Yes. We'll get up to speed on that. Also, we'll check in with Savannah Tomei Olson.
And we've also got a lot coming up about the right-wing radio hosts calling for everybody to tone it down just a little bit. Again,
lower the temperature.
I am so tired of this. I really am.
Okay.
But they always take advantage of these situations, and they make it political every time.
Yes, and also in our 7 o'clock hour, Rocker with a Max Inc. preview. It's all coming up on John and Gordy. Stay with us.
Hello, Savannah.
Savannah, are you there?
Savannah.
Morning.
Good morning. Can you quickly headline what stories you got for us? What do you got?
Sure. We can talk about the kids at West High School that were cut from the team, and now the parents are trying to get them reinstated.
Okay.
Two disabled swimmers who were cut first, essentially. And then we can talk about how Willie Street is going to be a whole lot slower for the next 6 weeks.
Yep. Okay.
And if you want to, we can talk about the new park that just opened. I've been doing all Charlie Kirk stuff for the last 2 days, so it's all what I did before Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
New parks opening up.
Yeah, there's a new teeny tiny park by the senior center, but it took them like a year to name it.
I think that's what they named it, isn't it? A teeny tiny park.
Teeny tiny park.
I think that'd be a fun name, actually.
Yeah, actually,
All right.
yeah, I think so too.
I got to do a quick brewer ticket thing right before we get to you, Savannah.
Awesome. I'll be here.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a cup of coffee, sit back and relax. It's time for John and Gordy on WMDX.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good morning.
Yeah. Very cool. WMDX. John and Gordy, yes, indeed. We're here, and it's our 500th show.
That's right.
And boy, the celebration just continues.
I know. We're getting all kinds of
Step
phone
over-
calls.
Step
and
over
notes
the balloons and the confetti.
Yeah. It's
Sam
crazy.
brought a cake, right?
Yeah, I did.
Thanks
Yeah.
for bringing a cake. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay.
His amazing banana bread. Oh, just
Yeah, thanks for doing
mouth-watering
that.
stuff. Yeah, that's
Can't
great.
wait to get to that. Okay. We've got Savannah Tomei Olson coming up here in a moment. We'll check in with her with some news headlines.
All right.
But first, now is your chance to win a 4-pack of Brewer tickets. We do this each and every Friday, unless I forgot about it. But I didn't really forget. I just put it off until now. All you need to do is listen for the keyword to text to enter this statewide contest and tune in throughout the day. Each host will have a different keyword, meaning you'll have 5 chances to win for today. The keyword this time around for a 4-pack of Brewer tickets, and this is for the game against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Is that right? Yeah, September 18th is that game. Keyword is catch. C-A-T-C-H. Catch, like catch the ball, okay? So if you want to get in on this is a statewide contest. Download the Civic Media app, jump on that app, go to WMDX, use the text button, and text us the word catch. You have until 8 a.m. to do that keyword, okay? And listen throughout the day for other chances to win. That is a 4-pack for Brewers tickets against the LA Dodgers September 18th. That's a Thursday. The keyword is catch. Okay.
We have a few.
We've got a couple of
text here that.
Yeah, we got some text from Matt in Middleton, and he said, here, let me just dial it up here. We went one. Okay. Congrats on your 500th show, and look forward to many more. Thanks for what you do, and keep it up. Hey, thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. You can text us also on the Civic Media app.
Yes.
Call us at 608-879-8255. Okay, let's get to Savannah Tomei Olson. Good morning, Savannah. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's happening in the news?
Well, one of the big local things that I covered this week has to do with 2 swimmers at West High School. One of them is a senior. Her name is Asha, and she has Down syndrome. And Asha has been an exhibition swimmer on the West swim team for the last 2 years, which means that she has kind of a reduced practice schedule. And when she swims at meets, she doesn't score any points. But she's a full member of the team, and she said it has given her such a great sense of community to be on this team with some of her peers. And then there's another student named Aurelia, who is an incoming freshman who was set to be on the West High School swim team as an exhibition swimmer. She also has disabilities. And they were basically told heading into the school year that they would no longer be allowed to be exhibition swimmers, and they would have to try out just like every other student and have no accommodations made for their disabilities. And these kids and these families were pretty upset just at the idea that they would lose out on this community that Asha had been in for 2 years, and this was her last chance to participate. And Aurelia was going to get to spend 4 years on the team. So a bunch of people really flooded one of the school board meetings this week to kind of urge the school board to reverse course.
Who's responsible for that? Who came up with this? This sounds DEI to me.
To object to this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the coach of the swim team, people had nothing but lovely things to say about her and how she has created an inclusive environment there for these last few years. It sounds like that decision came from above her, although it's still not entirely clear. That's part of why the parents are so frustrated. They say it's not, they haven't gotten real answers as to why they've made this change and deviated course. But there were not just their families, but even other swimmers on the team, swimmers without disabilities, who came and spoke and said, we want them on the team.
All right.
Wow. It's amazing. Okay.
That's really, really disappointing. And again, I'm not bringing it up to be confrontational, but DEI has been getting rid of all of these special accommodations for so many other students out there. And this just sounds like one of those instances. Okay, let's continue. What else do you got?
You got a story about the Willie Street parking situation and the express lanes, right?
That's right. This is the first week of it being a whole lot slower during rush hour because they're now allowing parking again. So that means there's only one open lane during, I think it's like after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So they're going to see whether this makes any difference when it comes to all those buildings that feel like they constantly get crashed into on Willie Street.
Right.
You know, Mother Fools has been hit 3 times at this point. So the traffic engineering division is basically trying this out for 6 weeks to see if it ends up making Willie Street safer as people go a little slower.
That's it. It's so strange. I mean, why would it just be Willie Street? What's going on over there in the east side?
Well, and they were looking at the data. They were like, there are far more crashes into buildings here than there are comparable streets, even like West Wash and East Wash, and they don't really have a good answer.
Yeah. I got a clue, though. I mean, 4 blocks over is East Washington Avenue. You could go in the same direction, a little faster, a little easier. But anyway, you got to keep those cars parked there because, taking them out for a little while, everybody gets confused by it because, John Nolan takes 2 lanes and drives them into 1 lane on Willie Street. It's just a big mess. So just keep the cars parked there in front of the businesses so they don't get run into. Just leave the cars there to get run into, I guess.
Right.
Well, you led me perfectly into my next story because you better enjoy John Nolan while you can, simply because construction starts next week.
That's right.
Not next week, next month.
Next month,
Next month.
Wow.
Oh, boy. That goes on for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
All right.
2 or 3 years, yeah. All right, Savannah, thank you so much. You have a good weekend. We'll talk to you again next week.
Take care.
Very good. Thanks, Savannah.
All right.
Okay.
We got the big story here. Should we get to that, or do you have something else?
No.
Okay.
It's time for the big story. Let's get to it.
Here we are, radio host, our big 500th show. Of course, let's go to another radio host, a right-winger, Clay Travis. There's so many of them out there. I was blocked from doing any kind of radio show on any of the other AM radio stations out there. They didn't want a liberal on their airwaves.
No, of course not.
They silenced me. They censored me. They did. And, they got away with it, and they continue to get away with this kind of crap.
That was all Vicky McKenna's fault.
And by the way,
she didn't want to work with you anymore.
True.
When you threw the headphones against the wall, that was the last straw.
I know. She felt endangered by me.
I can see why.
Yeah, that always happens. Yeah. But anyway, I'm really getting fed up and tired of this outrage on the right. We are constantly being threatened. Liberals, Democrats, progressives, we're always being threatened by the right wing. Constantly.
Yeah.
They're even coming right out and saying it, that they've got to get rid of woke. Well, woke is another word for liberal. They want to get rid of it, wipe it out. They want to take it out of this country. That's us. I feel threatened every damn day they say this stuff. And now they're outraged because something like this happened. The shooting happened, and now they're saying that we're the ones bringing on all the violence. Well, I disagree completely with that, and I think everybody else does too. We're the ones being threatened. We're the ones being taken out. The immigration, the ICE agents taking everybody out of here, everybody, Americans and immigrants as well. This whole thing is just drummed up outrage, and it drives me crazy. But here's Clay Travis, now that I've said all that. He has this blunt response to Barack Obama's claim that he doesn't know what motivated Charlie Kirk's murder. Let's listen. This is cut 79.
I am tired of hearing people say, like Barack Obama did, like Hillary Clinton did, oh, we condemn this violence. Guess what? You can't call the president of the United States for 10 years Adolf Hitler. And you can't say that he's a fascist dictator. And you can't say that anyone who voted for Trump or advocated for him, like you, me, Riley, and Charlie Kirk, are Nazis. And then when someone tries to kill us, you can't suddenly say, oh, we condemn this violence. You caused it. Look at me right now. You caused this. When you tell...
I just want to pause here because, when you listen to these individuals talk about being called Hitlers and Nazis, we're not just making it up. You hang out with white nationalists, right? You hang out with actual Nazis marching down the streets. You have them on as guests. You talk to them. You pass along their message to the public on the American airwaves. This is what's happening in this country. We're not just making it up. So what they want to do when they shout about this, like Clay Travis is, they want to shut us down. They want to shut us up. Let's continue.
Okay. Tell people that someone is Hitler, you are telling crazy people, go kill them. And I am sick of pretending that that is anything other than what they're doing. That guy in West Palm Beach, what did he say? He was killing Trump because he believed Trump was Hitler. This is what they do, all right? This left-wing violence, it's out of control. And Charlie Kirk bore the brunt of that left-wing violence. And guess what? But for the twist of his head at the last minute, Donald Trump's head would have been blown off on live television. And that is intentional. They are lighting fires and then claiming, oh, what do you know? There's a fire there. They're doing it on purpose. MSNBC, Sean, you watch this. They were live on the air saying, one of their guys said, they put out a PR statement. He said, well, Charlie Kirk was riddled basically with hate. And when you put hate out into the world, this kind of thing happens. Oh, tough break. You get shot and killed even though you're completely innocent and all you're doing is making arguments for the betterment of the country. Tough.
All right. Okay. Enough of that stuff. But he did bring up Matthew Dowd, who got fired from MSNBC for just saying a normal, everyday comment. I mean, this guy is white bread. And they had him on commenting about this, and I want to play this. This is cut 73. Matthew Dowd, the comment he made that got him fired at MSNBC, who takes all of this stuff seriously from the right wing, that we should shut up. Well, this is their response: guilty as charged. Let's listen.
Talk to me about the environment in which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this. But following up on what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
That's right. Now, he got fired for that. ridiculous, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, that is just a normal, everyday comment. And MSNBC's president, Rebecca Cutler, who, by the way, is going to also be in charge of MS Now when they split off from NBC, she said this: "We apologize for the statements, as he has too. There is no place for violence in America, political or otherwise." Does anyone out there really think that he's calling for action on maybe taking it out on other individuals, violently shooting them? No, of course he isn't. This is we're just playing, and we're just again collapsing in the face of right-wing pressure. That's it.
19 past the hour. We've got a number of phone calls. Hang on the line here. We're going to check in with Brittany Merlot next on Weekend Weather and much more. Rockers in the studio, too, with a Maxing preview coming up.
WMDX 92.7, John and Gordy in the morning, our 500th show. No one ever thought it could happen. And
especially us.
We never had a clue that this could happen. And the plaque on the wall was just a wonderful,
I know,
heartfelt.
it's amazing. Yeah. Got a big crowd here in the studio and, out in the lobby there.
That's what we do.
Everybody wants our autograph.
We're talking about the outrage on the right. We'll be getting to our phones in just a few moments.
Yes.
And get your input.
But first, I want to remind everybody, this is a keyword hour. If you want to win a 4-pack of Brewer tickets, the keyword this hour is CATCH, C-A-T-C-H. Just use your Civic Media app. Go to WMDX, hit the text button, and text us the word CATCH before 8 a.m. We will draw a winner and notify you. This is for a 4-pack of tickets for Thursday, September 18th against Los Angeles at AmFam Field. Again, the keyword is CATCH, C-A-T-C-H. Okay? Should we go to the phones?
All right, yeah, let's definitely do that. Let's go to Charles in Milwaukee. Charles, what do you got for us?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. This fake outrage from the right. They lie. Everything they say is lies from the wokeness to schools teaching white kids to hate themselves. I would love to ask any Republican that says that, CJ including, what school has he ever walked into and they've taught and they're telling white kids, you need to hate yourself for the things that was done to people of color. This fake outrage of, well, Obama and Hillary Clinton. I've never heard one of them call Donald Trump Hitler. You know who I did hear call Donald Trump Hitler? His vice president, J.D. Vance. I heard Marco Rubio talk about how horrible Donald Trump is. I heard Ted Cruz talk about how horrible Donald Trump is. I heard, I can't think of his name offhand, but all of these, the guy from South Carolina that said that if we elect Donald Trump to the Republican Party, that's the end of the Republican Party. Donald Trump is always spewing hate. Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham, yeah.
He's always spewing hate.
Yeah.
Democratic Party is always talking about how can we include everyone.
Well, very
the
good.
Republicans continue to go after trans kids. Gay people.
Great,
So,
great. I know,
outrage,
and they bring up this DEI as though that is some kind of horrible, terrible thing that we're foisting off on people. And now we've lost some swimmers here in our school system simply because of that. I think anyway, that's what it sounds like. Charles, thanks for that, and I really appreciate it. Yes, the right wing has actually said these negative things about Trump before they jumped on board his ship.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
yeah.
Let's go to
Dick.
Dick is on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Dick. What do you got for us?
Well, first of all, congratulations on 500.
Oh, thanks.
A lot more. What I'm wondering, too, is how we went from such snowflakes to just such predatory animals.
Yeah, that happened.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
But also, something that Kirk said, I'm paraphrasing as best I can, he more or less, I wonder if you'd been as cavalier had his own children been victims, when he makes it to sound like, children being slaughtered in schools is collateral damage that you're going to get so that we can have, guns.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that is one of the most amazing comments. Yeah, just a few deaths a year, but that's worth it to keep our Second Amendment.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's said
as long
it
as
all.
it's somebody else's kids.
That's right. He didn't expect this.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Dick. Thank you. I actually have a list of. What
John, I think we want to let our listeners know that there's some breaking news here. President Trump has announced that they think that they have captured the suspected gunman, and so that news is breaking.
Well, I'm glad that reporter Trump has
Donald Trump
chimed in.
Anchorman for America.
He's breaking news for all of us now. This is his job. He's such a micromanager.
There's a press conference coming up at 8 a.m.
Here are some of the comments from Charlie Kirk. Okay, gay people should be stoned to death. Most people are scared when they see a black pilot flying a plane. Taylor Swift should reject feminism and submit to her husband. No one should be allowed to retire. Leftists should not be allowed to move to red states. British colonialism was what made the world decent. The guy who assaulted the Pelosi should be bailed out. Religious freedom should be terminated. Multiple black politicians stole white people's spots. MLK Jr. was an awful person. The great replacement theory is reality. Vaccine requirements or medical apartheid. I mean, these are a positive message. Is this a positive message for America? I don't think so. We are horrified by what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
No one should ever have this kind of fate, regardless of their belief system.
Yeah. Political violence is never good.
And to actually have former presidents come out and say something about this is amazing. I mean, Charlie Kirk is just, a commentator, podcaster. So I think the left has reacted well to this, but I think the right wing has seen a political opening here, and they want to go after everybody on the left, everybody, and act like it's outrageous and that we are promoting violence and shootings and whatever else. Remember, the guy who took a shot at Trump was a right-winger.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
There you have
and the
it.
guy at the golf course was a right winger.
Yeah. 29 past the hour. We will turn away from politics here for a while. We've got Rocker in the studio.
Well,
with
what a way to
Maxine
end the week
preview.
for politics,
Well,
though,
I
huh?
know it. Yeah. It's our 500th
Yeah.
episode. Sam Davison continues with us, too. Rocker in the studio with the Max Inc. preview coming up next on John and Gordy for a Friday. John and Gordy band doing the rocker theme.
That's right. That costs a lot of money to produce that.
We had to rent a recording studio and get the musicians together.
The best musicians we could find in the Midwest.
Rocker is here with the Max Inc. preview. Good morning, Rocker.
Oh, what's happening, guys? That is so awesome. We were playing that song last week on Max Inc. Radio, and now there's a new version I hear.
Right.
We have a new single that'll be coming out with I'm Rocker. So
yeah,
it's awesome. I'll definitely tell you whether I like those intros or not. So it was a good thing I stood up. It's awesome. I got to thank you guys. It
was fun.
Creative.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And Rocker, you remember Sam Davison is with us. Sam,
I saw the bug on the way in. I knew Sam would be here. That's awesome.
Yeah, we missed that bug out
the
in the
BW
parking lot.
bug.
We really do.
Have you had some more
we missed
work
that
done
more
to
than
it?
you.
I did. I did a bunch of work on it while I was stuck at home. Actually, I didn't have much else to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you do? Add a radio?
I replaced all the wheel bearings because it would shake if you turned in one direction.
That sounds so nice.
Does the horn work?
It does work.
So warm and
everything.
fuzzy.
How about you got new windshield wipers the other day, right?
Yeah. I'm moving up in the world. I finally have enough money to buy windshield wipers.
You know, in old
It's a
cars
worthwhile
like that,
purchase.
in old cars like that, we used to put in record players.
Yeah.
In a car?
We used to play 45s in the car. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All
Well,
right,
I saw a bunch of styrofoam. I thought in the car. Are you trying to float that down? Is that going to float now?
Yeah, I actually have the boat strapped to the top for when I drive into the lake. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You still have the styrofoam boat?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, put that mic up a little closer. Yeah. Okay. Well, why am I telling you? You know how to do this. Okay.
Well, I thought I just sounded a little goofy because it's running through the
other board. The other board. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll work on it.
It does sound a little.
Okay. All right, Rocker. What do you got for us for Max Inc. preview this week?
Max Inc. Radio, we're going to unplug from politics Saturday, 6 to 9 p.m. right here on WMDX 92.7 FM. You can find our podcast at thecivicmedia.us/Max Inc. Radio. This week, Big John Smolek. He's a drummer from Go Play God. He's been around for a long time in this scene. He got a bad case, not bad case of diabetes, and he had to have his leg amputated below the knee. And for a drummer, that's just, it seems like a crazy thing.
Yeah.
So the music scene is coming together to help Big John out, and we're going to talk to him this weekend on the phone. We're going to get him on the phone and talk about the fundraiser for Big John, which Iron Plow is going to be making our return at. And we'll be talking about that in a minute.
Okay.
But we also have Static Affliction and Mother Hive and Abaddon Zen for that show. Now, the crazy thing about that show is there's going to be some huge raffles there. I did not know this. It's really coming out. They're going to be raffling. Are you ready for this? They're going to be raffling off a Gibson SG Standard 1961 guitar that was anonymously donated for the event. So there's going to be much more than that, though.
That's worth some money there.
There's going to be a 2024 Green Bay Packers signed football. There's going to be Mallard game passes up for the raffle. There's even going to be a PRS guitar from Dave's Guitar Shop, which is amazing. Ultimate Arts tattoo packages and a Fender acoustic. Lots of really good stuff. Okay. If you want to come down and join the raffle, and raise funds for Big John.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So you guitar players out there, a Paul Reed Smith guitar and also a Gibson SG.
A 61
A
Gibson
61.
Yeah.
That is huge.
We actually have the John and Gordy guitar banjo that we have signed. And we
are
willing to
are we going to
give it away.
We're going to donate that, are we? Okay.
What will we talk about for the rest of the time?
I don't know. All right.
Oh, and hey, we'll have live from the Man City. We'll have Melissa Keeler. She'll be right here, live from the Man City in our studio. So there's some good things happening around town. Jenny Lupine and Mason Meyer Band. They're just a great love story. Jenny, she's a singer-songwriter from the Midwest. She used to be a fitness and gymnastic coach, and she quit everything and is now a full-time musician. She met Mason. And you know what? I think they fell in love. He's the bricklaying owner of Main Street Music in Brooklyn, Wisconsin. And now he kind of quit everything and kind of became a singer. Well, he still does his other stuff, but now he's into it. So they have a band, and they're going to be playing Saturday, September 13th at the Harmony Bar right now.
Night. Okay.
Let's check it out. Jenny Lupine and Mason Meyer Band. This is Back to You.
What can I do to make you stay? I guess I'm gonna have to kneel and pray. If we could find a way to change how it ends, no, we both would have tried once again. So now what do we do? What do we say? Silence can be worse than words, but I can't fight with you one more day. Let's call it truce, let's go our separate ways. I can't seem to live without you, there's got to be a better way. Love me through my hard words, don't drive away on me.
Trust me when I tell you, there's no one else I'd rather see.
Boy, it brings back the old days, Ian and Sylvia, and all these other folk groups, male, female singers.
Yeah, the male singer sounds a little bit like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah,
he's got a real vibe.
Yeah, he's a big guy, baritone voice. I mean, even talking, he talks super low to you. It's just amazing.
That is a good song. Love that.
So they're at the Harmony Bar tomorrow night.
They're coming up at the Harmony Bar tomorrow night. That's on Atwood Avenue over on the east side. Well, let's get back to the return of Iron Plow. I'm going to tell you about the show now. I'll be making my return to the drums, of course, after I had cardiac arrest on stage back in December. This is now coming full circle. 9 months later, I'm getting back on the stage with my band Iron Plow, and we're going to be doing the fundraiser for Big John. But a fun thing that's going to be happening with that, UW Health, they're doing a little bit of a documentary on my journey back to health, back to playing drums. And so they're going to be there filming for the event. And if you want, please come down, UW Health. They'll be filming it for me, and you can be a part of the studio audience. It's the fundraiser for Big John this Sunday at the Crucible on the east side of Madison, 2 to 7 p.m. Iron Plow plays at 5 p.m. So I brought in another one of our Iron Plow songs. This is a little bit of a throwback. This is called Whiskey Days, Iron Plow.
It's the end of the line now. Time to lay you down. Get up and do it again tomorrow. We're another crowd. We've never known to walk away. Oh yes, you know it's true. When I come to my senses, I come crawling back to you. Whiskey days and crazy nights. No, it makes me feel alright. Crazy days and whiskey nights. No, it makes me feel alright, alright. 1, 2, here we go.
I like the drumming.
That drummer's got something going on there.
Well, at
excellent.
least you guys aren't replacing drummers left and right like Spinal Tap, right?
Yeah, right. I wouldn't go. They tried to get rid of me. I said no.
See. I mean, this could actually be Iron Plow. The end continues.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Oh yeah, we plan on going until we got walkers and canes.
How long has the band been together?
Since the pandemic, I think October 2021.
Okay.
We started because everything was just shut down, and we were all old friends, and we had never jammed in a band together, and we thought, why not? Got together, and now it's been a couple of years now. So yeah,
excellent. Well, that
back
show
together.
again Sunday at on the Commercial Avenue at the
Crucible.
Yeah,
the Crucible
from 2 to 7.
2 to 7 p.m. daytime show, and don't forget about the killer raffle. Lots of good stuff happening there. Come down and be a part of the studio audience while they film it. We'll have a good time.
And now Channel 27 is stopping by here in a little while to interview. Is that the deal? You're gonna so you're gonna be on TV maybe tonight or tomorrow?
That I guess we'll have to see what the TV gods say, but they're gonna come and do a little interview with me. You never know when they get reassigned or different stuff happens. It's TV news, but
I mean, you're not required to say John and Gordy or anything like that during the interview.
Can you sign that?
Good. Okay. All right. What else you got here?
Oh, we got time for one more here?
Yeah, I think absolutely.
The band Feel. I thought I'd bring, these guys are playing September 17th at 8 p.m. at the High Noon Saloon. They're from St. Louis, Missouri. And I don't know if you've seen them on Facebook. They really have a good Facebook campaign going on, but their dynamic, classic rock-inspired sound incorporates blues, jazz, 60s experimental. Thebandfeel.com. I think these guys are awesome. This song is called Find a Love. The Band Feel, they'll be at the High Noon Saloon September 17th. I've been seeing them on Facebook for quite some time. They've been showing up in my feeds, and all of a sudden here they are coming to the High Noon Saloon. I thought, man, people need to know about this band. They are really good.
Absolutely. It's the Band Feel. That's the name of the band.
Yeah.
Yes. Right? I mean, it's
the Band Feel.
The Band Feel.
The Band Feel. Yeah. Go check them out. Saturday, September 17th. Sunday, I don't know what day that is. September 17th. Whatever day September 17th falls on, that's the day to go see them, right?
That's when they're going to be there. Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. We got a minute here. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to the break here, and then we'll come back with Rocker for a few more songs. Again, Sam Davison is with us. We want to remind you can go to WMDXradio.com. We've got Rocker's event on there and on the banner, and we also have a new event page there you should check out. And, of course, the newsletter comes out every Thursday, I believe, and you can check that and sign up for our WMDX newsletter.
Tell us what you think on our live poll that we have on there as well.
That's right. Yeah, the poll question. And, again, we have a new poll question for you every Monday, so you have one more day to get in on the poll. It's what's the most challenging part of getting to the Dane County Farmers Market? You can weigh in on that. Finding parking seems to be the biggest challenge. That's been holding the lead all this week.
That's right.
All right. We'll be back with more Rocker with the Maxing preview and wrap up our 500th episode at WMDX next.
back.
Here we go.
I'm back.
Stand by.
I'm back.
Come on.
We're the best of Madison.
Get up off of that thing. And dance to you better. Get up off of that
Sam
thing.
Davison, get off of the table. You can't dance on the console here.
I'm back, man. I am so back.
Oh, no.
Man, we really energized him. I think we're going to have to make room for him here at the table.
You know what James Brown does to me.
I know.
I know.
Yes. Now, you mentioned during the break, a friend of yours is playing at High Noon Saloon, the band?
Yeah, that's right. My old roommate's band, Cause and Control, they're playing at the High Noon tonight, along with Blush, Sheeby and the Lovemakers, and Lowboy. That's starting around 8 tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Great stuff.
Of course, Rocker is here again for the MaxSync preview. Got a couple more things.
I'll cut it down to two more.
Okay.
I think they're both really good too. Rit Dietz, Thursday, September 18th. He's at the Harmony Bar with his son, Wilder Dietz. So Rit and Wilder Dietz, they'll be playing. He's a local musician and songwriter, but Rit is also a writer. And he will be celebrating the release of his unusual debut novel called Settle Down. It takes place in 1980s Virginia and right here in Madison on the Near East Side. So it's an interesting book coming out. He'll be releasing that book and playing at the release party September 18th, Thursday at the Harmony Bar. Right now, let's check out a song he had a little while ago. This came out. Rit Dietz. This is called East Side.
The Catfish River flowed from the fourth lake to the third, like Mendota rolls Yahara. To Monona sings the bird who adds it south, the south, the north, and the west. Well, that's where the sun goes down. You belong on the east side of this town. I could fish all day with my friends off of Bible camp. Like to walk and walk up and down Monroe. But the cottonwoods at Albrecht, they got a whisper, I know. Back to the east side you go.
Sounds great. Very
That's
mellow.
wild. You know, I love it when they mention Madison in a song. That is all that's they mentioned everything in that song.
Well,
Wow.
that is just more proof that the East Side's where it's at.
That's where wait a minute here. Hold on.
Oh, Catherine Lake has joined us in the studio.
Well, yeah,
Catherine?
we've got a great song that mentions a lot of chain restaurants in on the West Side. So.
Arby's, McDonald's.
If you say it just like that, it sounds cool.
Catherine, jump on that mic.
Well, I'm here, and I just wanted to tell you this has been a really wonderful show, but did you say 500?
Yeah, 500th episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I have some bad news.
Oh, no, it's
Whoa,
Friday.
Wait a minute. They're taking back one of them, and that's today.
It's only
We're
499.
gone.
Yeah, you miscounted.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Got to do all this over again on Monday.
Oh, no.
Next time, talk to management. What the hell are you doing?
Time to pop all the balloons, I guess.
I guess so.
Who's keeping
All right,
track
Sam.
here?
They're taking away the cupcakes.
Hey, we got time for one more song here.
And this is perfect. I'm going to talk about another guy. He's actually from Australia, and he's going to be coming here to the High Noon Saloon September 22nd, 7:30 p.m. Absolutely amazing. I actually tried to get him here for Atwood Fest, but he was not available. But he's coming here now, September 22nd.
Okay.
All right, so I got to set this song up. So this guy, there's no guitar in this band, okay?
Okay.
And he's absolutely amazing with his originals, but I thought I'd bring in a song that's maybe a little familiar to people. He's going to do Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child, right? So he's going to do this, and you're going to hear it on a whammy clavinet. So this is a keyboard that has a whammy bar. And you got to go look it up on YouTube.
Okay.
You can see him play Lachy Doley, which is Lachdoley. He's Australian. Whammy clavinet. You've never seen anything like this. It's going to be at the Harmony. You just got to hear it to believe it. Mm-hmm. This is Lachy Doley doing Voodoo Child, no guitar.
Okay. That's amazing.
A whammy clavinet. That is not a guitar.
He's got the Hendrix thing happening.
That is really.
amazing.
I don't even know what that looks like.
You have to go to YouTube to see this thing. It's like a regular kind of old looking keyboard, almost like an organ, right?
Yeah.
But out of the top is this bar that comes out, right? So he's playing the keys with his right hand, and then this whammy bar with his left hand, and he's got lots of sound effects. But I mean, when you see the other songs too, I mean, he's just Hammond B3 players, expert, master. I mean, you really got to see this guy to believe it.
That's great stuff.
Very good. All right, we'll check it out. All right.
Rocky Doley tonight, or coming up at the High Noon Saloon, September 22nd.
And Max weekend, quickly?
Yes, 6 to 9 p.m. Saturday night, we'll have John Smolik, and we'll have Melissa Keeler playing live here.
And everybody check out the big show on Sunday at the Crucible with Iron Plow and the rest of the band.
That's right.
And that's,
I'll be coming back, going to play the drum set that I played on December 26th. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Very good. Sam Davison, thanks for joining us. Oh, okay. You turned your mic off just to... Okay.
It's on, I swear.
Oh, man. It's on over here, too. All right. Sam, great to see you.
That can happen.
Yeah.
You don't know it, but I unplugged your mic.
He was trying to unplug mine.
Okay. Monday's show, Mayor Paul Soglin will join us, former mayor, also Pam Yankee and Amy Horak. That's it for us. Have a great day.
Yes.
Happy 500th, John.
Thank you very much, Gordy.
All right. Couldn't have done it without you. There might be a